This weekend at church, our pastor posed a question to us, which is, who are you letting write your story? Are you writing your story? Or are you allowing the Lord to write your story? And it really inspired me to look back and to ponder, when did this change for me? So 22 or so years ago, it felt like my life fell apart. Everything felt crushed and burned and abandoned. And I had a choice to make. I could continue writing my own story and trying to control that identity and narrative, or I could just open my hand and release that story to the Lord. And I'm thankful to say that I made the choice to open my palm to Him and release my story. And I got to tell you, there have been things that have happened in my life that I would have never dreamed or imagined, like this passion project, coming to you week after week, sharing what I'm thinking about in the Lord, and hoping that you're inspired to love the Lord and to want to know Him more. And I am so excited to tell you that this week's video marks the 6th year of coming to you on what I call points to ponder and things to think about in my Christian walk. If I had not opened my hand and released my story and said, Lord, your story is a better one than the one I've come up with, I would have never met and married my amazing husband, which some of you have met. If I had not opened my hand and released what was my story and exchanged it for a better story from the Lord, I wouldn't have the 2 sons that I have today, 2 teenage boys. I mean, they're a direct gift from the Lord. Words cannot express that story if you don't know our story. If I had not opened my hand and said, Lord, I'll take what you have better than mine, I wouldn't be making these videos. I wouldn't be doing my coaching practice. I would still be with the company I used to be with, which was a great place to be, but the Lord had something different. And I have been changed for the better by taking what the Lord had and not settling for what I had. And the scripture I was meditating on, I want to share with you as I've thought about that, is Philippians 1:6. You know, he who has begun a good work in you will be faithful to complete it. He will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ. So let the Lord begin a good work in you, and don't wrestle it back from Him. Just trust Him in the hills and the valleys and the joys and the sorrows and the in-betweens. Just trust Him. Even if it takes years to see the desires of your heart come to fruition, trust Him, because His story is way better than anyone I could have ever written.